Hi guys. You know the vlog's gonna be good when we're starting it in the car. I've got my unconcealed coffee mug and I am ready to go. It's summer in Australia here, and this is just your typical Melbourne weather. I woke up and it was hailing outside. Alright, let's motherfucking go. It feels like a hot minute since we've been in the car driving somewhere. We are currently heading to the shops because, as I said, it's summer, therefore it's December, and Christmas is coming up. Usually I am super organized. I have a notes page with everyone who I need to buy presents for, and I fill it out throughout the year when they mention stuff or, you know, ideas that come to me. And I usually get my shopping done in November. This year I have minimal ideas and 0 presents. So we're gonna do that because I just feel like I'm not in the Christmas spirit yet. Work's just been crazy, and that's honestly the only thing that's on my mind. We're also going to decorate the Christmas tree today, which is super exciting because it's like a tradition that I do with my papa. No! Oh no, today's not going well, today's not going well. The only reason I have napkins in my car is because I've spilt that many times that I have to be prepared. No! I don't know if you can see it, but it's all in my pants. Luckily they're black pants. I was gonna wear jeans, so at least that's something good. What the heck, man? Let's hope this is not what today is gonna be like. You know the drill. Fucking strap on my overalls fell in the fucking toilet. Why is this shit happening? I'm like, I want to laugh, but I want to cry. What the fuck? You have got to be fucking kidding me. I would have to say, probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. I feel no emotions, thank God, but I just had to wash and dry my overalls in the sink. Which, very obvious why. And the bathroom, of course, was packed. I don't know why this is happening to me. Anyway, I'm gonna go book some flights at Flight Centre. So worried about booking the wrong thing.
I understand why people
Awesome. Thank you so much. Flights are all booked to visit my family. I had to go in this time because I did have a voucher and you can't do that online. But now I need to do my Christmas shopping. I need to get a diary because Jan is already filling up. And it is taking me everything in my power not to walk into general pants. Or maybe it's not, maybe I'm just gonna go in anyway. We are finally picking out the first Christmas present. If you are Bradley, stop watching now. Anyone who is my family or Bradley, just don't watch the rest of the video because you're just gonna ruin it for yourself. But I'm gonna get him some basketball shoes. Don't know anything about basketball? Don't know anything about basketball shoes. All I know is that I like shoes in general. So I'm gonna pick out some pretty ones and hopefully get the okay from his brother and dad. I'm thinking these ones because they just look so sick. Just like, I love the colors, which might be out of Bradley's comfort zone, but sometimes we need to push that. But I think Nath, his brother, was looking at these ones, which, I mean, I think they're the same design, but I kind of like the colorful one better, but we'll see what they've got. Secured the bag, first Christmas present, done. Tuna and avocado, always. I just couldn't help myself. And we're back. First of all, look how cute my outfit is. Oh, you can't really see it. Little overall thing. I love how I'm dressed as if it's winter and it's summer. That is literally how cold it is today. But anyway, let me show you what I got. I'll start off with Bradley's present first because honestly, it's just the best out of all of them. I got him some basketball shoes because he is in desperate need of new ones. They only had one of them in his size, and it was these ones that is bigger than my head. Oh my God. You know what they say about men with big feet? Big basketball shoes. They're a little bit more colourful and probably a bit more out there than Bradley may have picked, but I think they're really cool and I'm keeping the receipt. So if he wants the black and red ones, we can just return them. And I don't know, I love the colour. It's something new, something different. So got those. And just as something to sort of top it off, I went and got him a shirt from Osmosis. Very plain and cute. And then the next present that I managed to find was for my sister. I got her a jumper from General Pants, just a crop one. It's oversized because I don't really know if she likes cropped jumpers, so at least like this will be sort of like on the shorter side, but if she wants it to be cropped, she can either crop it herself or she'll grow into it because she's only 13. Also got her some neon lights for her, I guess you'd call it like a dorm room. She goes to boarding school, so I thought this would be cool for either her bedroom at home or she can decorate her dorm room. I don't know if it's a dorm room. Is it a dorm room? So yes, I thought that would be super cute. And then to top it off, I got her a set of necklaces from Colette, which are very cute. What else did I get? Did I get anyone else anything? That's seriously all I bought for presents. I feel like I bought so much more. That was it for presents because I'm taking my dad out. I haven't bought anything for my mum yet because she is so hard to buy for. And I haven't bought anything for my grandparents. Oh, and I ordered something online for Brad's family. So that's all taken care of. But then also, as you saw, I bought myself a diary because shit's already getting booked for Jan and potentially May. So that was my bank account. Apologies if I look scary, it's because I've got some tan on because we're going out later tonight. But it is a couple of days later and it is finally time to put up the Christmas tree and start decorating. It's tradition in my family that my papa and I decorate the tree, so we'll probably chuck on some Christmas music and get decorating. I believe this is the only Christmas music to be playing in Australia. This one's my personal favourite. Looks like a reindeer, or is it a moose or a reindeer?
Reindeer.
Yeah, looks like a reindeer and it smells like cinnamon. It's not smelling as strong as it used to be, but it still smells good. Old. It is a bit old. This is also the best part. Oh, I missed.
How can you miss a big tree? Oh my god.
Terribly.
You're hopeless.
As you may be able to tell, our style of tree is not aesthetic. It is full of ornaments from like maybe 50 years ago to current. We've got some pretty looking ones, but we've also got some family portraits and random things from throughout the years, but it's what we love. A lot has happened in the 30-some hours that I've spoken to you. After we set up the tree, I went to go pick up my dad, who's visiting from Tassie. We went into the city, did some shopping, went out for dinner, and then went to go do something that I will never forget. We saw Billy Joel at the MCG for one night only. I won't go on about this for too long because honestly I'm so emotional right now, I'm probably gonna cry. But bucket list moment. I am so grateful to just be there and say that I've seen him live. I cannot even begin to tell you how much him and his music means to me. I literally have one of his songs tattooed on my arm, and the fact that I got to go with my dad was just amazing because obviously my dad is the one who introduced me to him. Dad's been to like 14 of his concerts, which brings me into a story about today. So clearly I went to work. By the way, I work at Bunnings now. I haven't actually mentioned that yet. I've been there for a couple of months. That's all I'll say. I literally could not enjoy today because I thought that I'd lost one of my dad's t-shirts, and you're probably like, Maddie, it's a fucking t-shirt, who cares? This is a t-shirt from, hang on, let me go get it. This is a t-shirt from 1991 and like, honestly doing pretty well. It's wet, and I'm about to tell you why it's wet. So Dad brought this t-shirt over for me to wear to the concert, and I was telling him, I'm like, Dad, no, there's no point, I'm gonna buy a t-shirt as soon as I get there, which I did. I bought 2. But I was like, Dad, don't worry about it, like, I don't want to lose it, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, he brought it anyway, which, like, so grateful. I'm like, I honestly have been wanting this t-shirt for ages, and was just like, kind of wanted to steal it from him, but also like, it obviously means a lot to him. So I took it, literally like stuffed it in my bag. I was like, I will not let this leave my sight. Anyway, long story short, I was just paranoid all night about it, and the concert goes for like over 3.5 hours. It's really late. I've got to drive Dad back to where he's staying, then I got to drive back to where I'm staying. It's 1 AM. I get out of the car and I'm like, I'll grab my stuff tomorrow morning. The next morning arrives, I've got to go to work. I'm like, oh, let me just quickly like take the stuff out of my car and run it back inside. I couldn't find the t-shirt. Immediately on the verge of tears. And I frantically call Dad. I'm like, do you have the t-shirt? He says he'll check. I'm at work. I get a message saying he does not have it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to rip my room apart as well as my car for the 3rd time. And if it's not there, I don't know what to do. So that's exactly what I did. And it wasn't there. I'm, again, not on the verge of tears. I'm literally crying at this point. I'm on the phone to him being like, I told you not to bring it. Like, I'm so upset. He was fine. He was like, it's literally a t-shirt, shut up. But I was like, you've had it for 20-something years and I've lost it in 2 seconds. And I was like, nah, I'm not allowing myself to just accept the fact that this is lost, because knowing me, I will beat myself up for this for the rest of my life. That's just who I am. I'm like, it's not mine to lose, it's yours. I was like, I'm going back into the city, going back to the car park where we parked last night, and I'm gonna see if it's there. And if it's not there, I'm walking around the whole damn MCG just to find this t-shirt. So I'm like driving, like still crying, and I pull into the car park, and as I pull in, I'm like, there it is. And I jumped out of the car with it still running, and I found this goddamn t-shirt, which again, never letting out of my sight again. But yeah, so that was my emotional day today. But in other news, the reason that I'm filming at 9 o'clock, and even though I've got to be at work at 7 AM tomorrow, is because of the state of my room. You can tell that I just have not been looking after myself. It's a really busy time of year, and I just have not been prioritizing this. Because not only did I lose the shirt in the city, I also lost my work jumper. I think it's at work somewhere, and it took me 20 minutes to find this camera. So clearly this is representing my mind, because I am just like, literally me crying today was not just about the t-shirt. I am so freaking overwhelmed, and I need to tackle this so that I can tackle what's going on in here. I just changed my shirt because oh, my jumper's here! See, this is what I'm talking about. I thought I'd left this at work. Turns out I just never took it to work, and I'd left it here on my couch. But I couldn't see it because of all this stuff that's clean, by the way. It's just, life has been really hectic at the moment. I've got so much going on. I'm constantly on the verge of tears. Oh my god, I'm so freaking dramatic. No, I'm not dramatic. I deserve to be able to fucking cry because I'm stressed and overwhelmed and overworked and overtired. Anyway, this all needs to bloody go. Everything in your life just needs to be done before the 31st. And it doesn't make sense to me. The only difference between a year and another year is like a second. So why can't I just wait till next year? My shorts are definitely undone. Do you care? No, you don't care. Pretty much my brain is just overloaded, and I just feel like I need to get so much done that my brain just isn't letting me get anything done. But then at the same time, you're trying not to be stressed, so you force yourself to have rest. But then you're like, but I could be going to the gym, or I could be sending this email, or I could be organising this, or I could be catching up with this friend. And like, as I said before, I beat myself up so much. Like, I'm literally my worst critic. That's something I've realised this year. I know that's the case for a lot of people, and I think we need to give ourselves a break. And it's easier said than done, because as much as I know I need to give myself a break, I don't know how. This is the Melbourne exclusive one. It has the year and says Piano Man Live at MCG. This is the date in Australia, which is super cool. And then I also have this one, which is kind of a similar design to the one that Dad gave me, but it's all the albums, which is really cool. And then on the back it has all the dates that those albums are released. And the other thing is, like, yeah, I'm working, and yeah, I'm trying to, like, you know, always balance my personal life, but I'm also about to start dog sitting, which you guys are going to come along to. If you haven't seen my previous dog sitting videos, pretty much it's just that. I go and stay at other people's houses and look after their dogs. But that was back when I had 2 jobs and I could spend a lot of time at the house. And this time I'm just a little bit worried that I've overcommitted. And like, obviously I'm going to prioritize them, but it's just like, I don't know. People kept telling me to like create an Instagram and Facebook for it, which like I'm happy to do, but I knew it was going to be more work that I didn't need to do. And like I'm already behind on what I want to be posting on YouTube, and you know, I'm not posting anywhere near as much on Instagram, and I feel like my growth is just like declining on there. And then people told me to get TikTok, and I did TikTok, and like, yeah, that's fine sometimes, but I just feel like I'm not able to dedicate the time that I want to be dedicating it to. And that's the other thing, like I need to work these jobs to, you know, pay bills and pay rent and live. But then I'm neglecting the things that I want to be doing and the things I want to be paid for. I get zero sympathy from my parents. They're just like, well, that's what it's like being an adult. And I'm like, cool, didn't sign up for this. Then again, who did? Life's just hard, man. And there's less, oh god, I don't want to be negative. No, I won't be negative. Me like so desperately wanting to just speak my feelings. I'm just gonna speak my feelings. Life gets harder and less joy comes to you. You have to find more joy. You have to create more joy. And it's just sometimes exhausting. I know that I'm literally going to climb into my bed in maybe an hour or 2. But there's something about crawling into a made bed at night that just makes me feel so much more at ease and just makes me sleep better. As I was saying before, I am my worst critic and I know that, but still I hold myself back because I feel like I don't deserve the things that I do have, or I'm not able to recognize the good things that I have because I'm constantly saying bad things about myself and I don't know where I'm going, and I know what I'd like to be doing. I just don't really know how to get there. My room is clean. I myself are clean. Never underestimate the power of a shower. I feel so much better. Mind you, I did just look at my calendar and I did get slightly anxious, so I put it away. But they can't fix everything, but damn, do a good job. My room impacts me so much, and I know that, but I think I don't truly feel it until like I've actually made the change and I've cleaned it. And it's not perfect, like there's still things where they're not supposed to be, but I can see my couch, I can see my floor, so it just makes a huge difference. I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Hope I didn't bum you out too much. And make sure you subscribe if you want to see some cute dog content that's coming, honestly, for the next like 5 weeks, because I'm just gonna be like non-stop house sitting for a while. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and that's it.